you may already know, previously, I and Adam was not in the same departments. We just merged just recent year. And before he was in the marketing team, while I'm in charge of PR, I'm in the branding team. So there's a very common misconception that a lot of people think that PR is marketing, and maybe I think he also wonder why we were not in the same place at the very beginning times. So today, from the sharing, I would like to share about PR and marketing, and to give you a clear imagination of what we are doing, our department is doing every day. And this is not going to be a liberal presentation, so it's very boring. Right? I would like to share with you a presentation based on my actual experience. So the very first thing that I can inform everyone that PR is not marketing. And why PR is not marketing, we're going to find out later. But the second thing is that PR and marketing have to stick with each other. So I would like to give a metaphor of how the relationship between the PR and marketing. Imagine it's going to be like a band. And in the band, the marketing is a singer. And PR is the band. Without the band, the singers also can sing a song, but it's not a complete performance. And in the same way, the band also can play music without singing, but it's just a symphony, also not a performance. So the best way is to combine all of them, and they have to stick with each other. And so before we move on, we also need to remind a little bit about little definitions. PR is a process of communications to build the trust and the mutual understanding with the public and the customer. And the goal of PR is the awareness and the share of voice, the brand health in comparison with the competitors. And marketing is very clear. It's a strategy to bring products from the manufacturers to the customers. And the goal is also very practical, it's sell revenue and profit. So I would like to give one more metaphor of how it's different of anyone, how it's different in marketing and PR. So I'm gonna say that in simple saying, marketing is to taste the customers. And PR is to marry the customer. Why I say so? Because when you date a person, or even you can have a bunch of lovers at the same time when you are dating, it's up to you if you are talented enough, right? And dating is just the thing between two persons. But when you marry a person, there's not only you and him or her, you also have to win the hearts of their family, friends, and relatives. For example, that's what I'm talking about, the target audience. When you're a small company, an online shop, or even a small restaurant, no one cares about you. But when you grow big, become big corporates, for example, like us, the multi-international corporates, a lot of people will keep an eye on you. So in general, I can sum up that there's four target audience, four main groups target audience corporate has to care about. First, obviously, the customers, the end user, partners, the vendors or suppliers like Martin, Recons, and person who work with us. The stakeholders here doesn't mean just the shareholders. Stakeholders also include competitors, organizations like Horia, the person who related to our business field. And last one, the highest one, the authorities, of course, because they control our business. So, marketing just need only care for this group, while PR take care of the rest, and also involving, interacting, and manipulate the customer mind. So, why it leads to a very common misunderstanding like that? Because at the very beginning of modern marketing, back in the 18th century, there's only one main tools that you can use for marketing. It's news. So whenever people see the the article ad on the newspaper, they said that this is a PR. But PR is not a tool, PR is the job. And the job here is mainly more in interaction with the media. So it's that very concept. It's exactly to have, you have to say, yeah, exactly the advertising through news channels. Because nowadays the news channel we also have social, internet, digital, and also event. PR and marketing both use on these tools. And so, as you can see, but the ways we use different. Marketing also run the article on the newspaper, and PR also. But to take care of the media, this is the part of PR. So just some examples, as you can see, what marketing gonna take care and what we are gonna take care in the organizations, for example, like this. And so I will consider, so what's the main activity in marketing? Is organize sales event, organize farm trip to introduce the customer with the projects, and organize, decorate, manage the sales gallery, and run advertisement on OOH, on newspapers, on the online channel. What PRs want to do? We choose for the awards and apply for the award to build reputations. Join in the conference and seminar, maybe in the sponsor way or even in participation to show our face, increase the awareness, and working with the people in the industry. Run CSR, also to create reputations. And press relations. Press relations means, because I don't have the actual photo here, because normally the press really afraid that they have a photo that they are meeting with the brand. Because it is a very sensitive case. So press relation here, frankly speaking, it means lovely and gift and complimentary, something like that. Yeah, one the most important parts of PR crisis management, and that's the only thing that PR do, and not the marketing. Usually, when we do business, definitely we are not always 100% right. So sometimes it's not because we are going to violate the laws on purpose, but law is the most complex issues on earth, right? So it's come from misunderstanding, misinterpretation of laws between one person and two persons. So it leads to some cases that you already know, suggestions. And so the job of PR also to take care of these things, because let's say as a burnt forest can start with a very small fire dot. So it has to be very sensitive, and we have to take care of it very soon. So yeah. Sorry. Okay. So this is a very sensitive and confidential issue. So maybe I would like not to go into very details in that. But I hope that this my presentation can help you to have a clear imagination of what you are marketing and what our departments are doing. So if you have any further information or you're curious about the marketing part, we can discuss later. Thank you.